of the most important points clarified during the Eichmann trial, I consider the problem of universality of repression of war crimes. It means that once more a competent juridical institution said that any country is competent to try any war criminal independent of the place of performance of the contraventions, independence of his nationality, and that it concerns a war crime, a crime which is called a crime against humanity, a crime under international law, because the fact that some of war criminals received asylum was explained by competencies of sovereign states to decide in this matter according to their wish and to their will. The refusal of extradition was another proof of partisan relationship to this problem. I think that now it is clear, because it was recognized by the highest international authorities, that each country is entitled to try any war criminal independent of his nationality and of the country and nation infringed by his contraventions and crimes. But already after the Eichmann trial, we are witnessing new developments of great importance to international law, and thus developments concerned with the consequences of technological and scientific development. And it is necessary, of course, to adapt the consequences of the Nuremberg trial, the Eichmann trial, and the other trials to the results of crimes which may arise by the fact of continual development of military technology, of science in the service of war. This was also the main subject of discussions during two international congresses in Paris a few days ago, closed a few days ago. I took part in both of them, and they were a confrontation between jurists, scholars, and specialists of physics, chemistry, and other fields of science in order to see solutions for this problem, for problems connected with the great dangers for peace and humanity arising from this technological advance, from this development in the field of science and technology. Another problem, which is also of concern to international penal law, is the problem of assistance and aid to developing countries in order to avoid the dangers from unsatisfaction, from revolutionary relationship to the world order, if hunger will remain one of the features of two-thirds and even a greater part of humanity. Of course, these are very delicate problems and cannot be said as problems directly of international penal law, but a relationship between the consequences of the principles of Nuremberg, which were and remain principles of humanity, is evident.
What chance is there that the proposed anti-genocide convention may prevent a repetition of these horrors suffered by the Jewish people during World War II?
The Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of Genocide was adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations on December 9, 1948. The reason for not ratifying the convention by some states, among them some great powers, known from their democratic traditions and beliefs, like the United States, is the anxiousness about outside interference in their internal affairs. Yet human rights and the elementary right of all races and peoples to existence is no more a matter of municipal concern. And the International Court of Justice made it clear that the precepts of the Convention are mainly of declaratory meaning as based on principles recognized since generations by all civilized nations. Genocidal propaganda and unfortunately even policies constituting one of the dangerous aspects of this international crime do not belong to the past. Witness, for instance, these aspects in the mass murder in Sudan and the calls of some Arabic leaders for throwing the Jews of Israel, remnants of the Holocaust, to the sea. It is therefore necessary to strengthen the efforts to reach not only universal ratification of the Convention, but the respect above all of all its dispositions, and thus both in the interest of different peoples and international security as well.